You know what I mean? I want to see you clean that shit up. And like, if she's licking the plate, that's my type of girl right there. Just licking the plate up. 100%.
That is uncouth.
On what?
Uncouth.
Uncouth? What is that?
It's an adjective.
Uncouth. Can I get a definition of
improper, impolite?
Improper, impolite.
If she's licking the plate.
Yeah.
I
not classy. It's uncouth.
I think two things, right? One, who's doing it? Because some people can get away with that. And then two, like how there's a message behind that if she's licking the plate. Like she's not
hungry?
Right. That's uncouth.
What's the message?
That's definitely uncouth. Mm-hmm. Scottie and friends, we're back. I got a wonderful guest today. I don't even think, maybe you do need an introduction, right? But the beautiful, the one and only Tallie Spencer. Keep it short and simple. I was getting on her because I gave her some candy and I swear to God, she did not chew it. Solomon is my witness. She did not chew that piece of candy.
He was trying to say I ate it fast, and I'm like,
she ate them.
It was one of those little tiny.
Is this a mini? Is this a mini?
Reese's. Yeah, I ate it in 2 bites. It's like, damn, you ate that.
Well,
fast.
that's the Christmas version, so those trees are a little bit bigger.
Yeah, well, it's a little tiny Reese's, like a normal sized little candy that you eat in 2 bites. Meanwhile, he got his, and he's taking 8 bites to finish that little tiny.
And he's only half done.
I'm a gentleman.
Still not done.
I take my time with my food. That's just it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can tell a lot about a woman by how fast she eats. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm at dinner, I watch and I can judge a woman. That and like her nails and her feet. Like that tells you a lot about
nails and feet. I understand for sure, but how fast somebody eats a candy bar? I don't know what that says.
We can't curse in the first 5 minutes. Damn. If a woman
actually first 7 seconds, but go ahead.
Oh, is it? Okay, cool. YouTube master. If she's scarfing that food down, something is probably not. But I'm gonna give you a pass.
The simpler explanation is best. Like she said, she's just hungry.
Yeah.
Your nigga not feeding you? What's up?
Just be hungry. What if you was looking forward to this all day and looking forward to the meal? You know, you picked a really good restaurant. I looked at the menu in advance. I knew what I wanted. That sounds like a decisive woman who knows what she wants, in my opinion.
Okay. I mean, most women are not decisive, but we don't have to go
true.
there.
If you ask me what I want to eat, I don't know. Can't tell you.
Ever?
Most of the time.
I feel like women be knowing, but it'd just be like on some like you want them. I don't know. I don't know. Women right now, like women. It's crazy I'm not off y'all, but I'm like off y'all.
What happened? Who hurt you? What's wrong?
Not hurt me because I can't be hurt. I got my heart broken like years ago, and after that, I've just been a beast ever since.
Damn.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
like,
not good.
Yeah, no, I'm a dog. But I think at this stage of my life, because I'm just in such a grind mode, like I'm just in that mode of my manhood where like women don't really serve too much of a purpose. Like they're more of a, damn, it's even tough to say. I ain't gonna say a liability. That can't be true, right? But like they're more, it's just.
I mean, I get how like certain women can be a liability.
Oh, shots fired. Where the fuck is the gun at? Solomon, where's the gun?
It's in front of you somewhere.
Where's the gun? Press the gun. Okay, what do you mean by that?
Like, some women can be a liability where, you know, they're draining your resources, they're not adding value to your life, and vice versa. You know, men do this too, where they just want to take from whatever without contributing. But like you said, you know, you're grinding, you're working right now, you have a lot going on. I think anyone that you're with needs to, you know, be a part of that or respect that or like add to that, you know, just because you're on a mission. And this goes for anyone that's like career driven. You know, you need somebody who's gonna like push you and add to.
Yeah, I agree. Do you think so? Like you per se, if you have a man who's like on a mission and yada yada yada, a lot of potential and that whole thing, like what do you think as a woman you can do to push? Like, what does it look like to push a man? I don't understand.
I mean, I think it's about partnership at the end of the day. Like, I'm also a woman on a mission. So, like, I look for that, too, when it comes to partnership. Like, it's hard to say. Like, in somebody that I'm casually dating, it's just kind of like, I don't just want you to just be around. Like, I want us to be able to support each other. Like, I want to be able to, like, vent about my day. I want to be able to ask you for advice and you know what you're talking about. Like, It doesn't even have to be.
Nigga like, shit, I don't know. Yeah.
Like practical advice, like solution oriented, because shit comes up, and I just, you just need some answers sometimes.
What's something that you go to your man about?
Well, if I had one,
give me a specific. You niggas it's okay. Let's ease into it. All right, let's ease into it. I still got a little drink. Like, we're gonna ease into it. We're gonna get there though. Hey, True should be showing up. Tell him not to come. We good.
Just people that I've known for a long time.
Yeah.
Who I'm like, I'm capable of being platonic, or like if shit's going on between us, like you'll know, kind of thing. So.
Well, wait. Do you think you could be platonic? Like, because you said you have male friends. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. But do you like? Yeah. See, it's a one-way street. It's not a two-way street.
I have platonic male friends. I think.
Well, you also don't have a man right now.
Yeah.
If you had a man, you could have platonic male friends.
Yes, but our dynamic like changes a little bit. Like I'm not in as frequent communication. Like we're not FaceTiming. Like
no, we're not talking at all. That's out. It's over with. You cannot.
It's certain boundaries where it's like if I'm doing that with my male friend, I'm gonna do that with my man instead.
And what if your man's busy, working? Like,
I mean,
don't be busy. Nigga, answer the FaceTime.
No, I think it's important to maintain your friendships, like regardless of when you're in a relationship or not. Like, don't just drop your friends because you get in a relationship. Like, I hate when people do that. And then when y'all break up, you looking for your friends again. Like, hey, can we hang out? Or
yeah,
I don't like that.
Everybody does that though.
I was gonna say, like, my homegirl Liza, like, that's like, well, damn. My homegirl Liza, we always just. Damn. I be flirty with like a lot of my friends. That'd be the problem though too. I'm probably not trustworthy in that way. But anyways, my homegirl Liza, like, whenever she gets a man or I would like start dealing with a girl, like we would stop talking. But then when it was over with, like we already knew, like we'd lock back in. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if that's big of a problem. I get it. Like people be, I'm not gonna say insecure. It's a thing, bro. Like I don't want nobody near my girl either. So I get it.
So she not allowed to have male friends if she with you? What does that mean?
It's not that, right? Because like I've dealt with women and they have male friends and I'll be around them. Mm-hmm. I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Like a feeling in my like whatever, my spirit or whatever, like I don't like it. I get aggressive. I get super duper, I just feel aggressive. Mm-hmm. Like it's just my natural like masculine energy near my girl. It's just I get aggressive, but I contain it, and it's just like you keep it cool.
Yeah.
I
mean,
but I don't.
I guess it depends. I can see why, because also at the same time, like when my man has female friends, I always am careful to be like, what's the relationship? Like, did you ever used to have something?
Yeah.
Was it like this is the ex and now y'all are friends? Like, what's the dynamic? Because I need to know. Have y'all dated? Have y'all hooked up?
That's why I say, like, even, oh, fuck. I gotta stop saying names. We're gonna blurt that. But, like, no, for real. But, like, even for me, and I'll be honest, I'm in a different stage of my life now. But as a younger man, like, almost every female friend, like, it was shaky. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just, like, straight platonic. I think now I can be platonic with women. But even, it's just tough. Like, I mean, we're men. We like women. That's why we don't trust other niggas. Like, we know what it is. Like, niggas, given the opportunity, niggas is gonna be niggas, bro. That's just that. There's no way around it.
I get it.
No age,
I guess.
no.
I think women are more capable of being friends than men are.
Unless he's successful. And I think that's where it gets sticky.
Unless he's a successful man?
Yes.
Then women don't want to be friends?
I think then, yeah, women are a lot more susceptible to falling for it. Because I feel like once you're a successful man, like you are almost equivalent to like what it is that a woman gives.
I mean, I feel that. I feel that perspective. But that's not to say all my male friends are not successful though, too.
They're not successful.
You say all my male friends are bums.
They're not successful enough, clearly. Because you're not finna friend zone the nigga that's really winning. Like,
not necessarily. I don't think that's true. You could not be with them for a number of reasons. Like, you're not attracted to them.
No. Okay, fair. I'll give that.
Like, success and money, that's one aspect, but it's not the only aspect of attraction.
Yeah, fair. I think niggas just be lame too. Like, if you're not lame, you could get women, and then if you have money and success, that just like makes you unbeatable as a man.
I will for some women, yeah, for sure. Like it lowers all the prerequisites if you are if you funny enough, if you attractive enough, or if you got enough money. Some women will throw away all the recs of like being like, you need to have this. The box don't exist. Like,
damn.
Yeah, it's true.
Last time we talked, when was I on your pod? I was like,
last year.
Here we go. Time be flying.
No, we in 2025.
We in 2025. Shout out. You're the
first.
You're the first guest of 2025. You're the first guest. Yes.
Bit like a little. Like
Yeah. Solomon, can you?
Or something.
So for the guests, Solomon, you're a part of this podcast, by the way, just so you know.
Oh, thank you for that.
Yeah, yeah, you know, in a year, once we're making like hundreds of thousands of dollars, you know, price gonna go up.
Manifesting it.
Yeah, I don't have the fucking buttons.
Which button you want?
Cheer button.
The cheer button.
Yes, because for our first guest.
First guest of 2025.
First
Let's
guest.
go.
We rarely or even have like women in here. Solomon always like, you got to get a pretty girl in here. So this is like.
Well, wait. Give that some context.
What you mean?
To help the show.
To help the show. Yeah. Not like that.
Yeah, people need some eye candy.
But 2025 has definitely been crazy. Where was I finna go with that? Oh, it's been like a year since we've been
talking about the podcast. Your feet are all in the camera.
Yeah, I know. They be on my head in the comments. They be on my head. Sometimes
every time?
A lot, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They be like, this nigga's socks dirty.
People don't want to look at your feet.
I'm a superstar, man. That's all. This year, I said it. I'm drinking the Kool-Aid this year. Like I've always been like, even a little self-conscious or like not feeling like, oh, I am. No, this year, it's Big Scotty. Like I'm not playing no games. I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. Like I believe I am maybe not the most popping person in the world, but I am who I am, and I'm living in that this year.
Okay.
You know what I mean, so feet on your fucking table. Sorry, Solomon.
You should get some like cool socks. Maybe.
I probably do need some cooler.
You know what? That's what you should get a sock sponsor.
A sock sponsor?
Or like every episode, just have a different pair of socks if you know they're gonna be on camera and all.
Okay, and that's what we got you here. You know what I'm saying? You got ideas.
I'm gonna gift you some socks. I have.
You have socks?
Idea.
Okay. I can get you a Christmas gift, like a late Christmas gift. We could exchange.
Okay. Or like
I don't.
Easter, maybe.
April?
Easter gift?
That's crazy.
Is that the next holiday? Yeah.
My birthday.
Martin Luther King.
No, fuck that. My birthday. If you're watching this, it's my birthday. It's my birthday tomorrow. It's my birthday.
Again?
Oh yeah, wait.
Friday.
Oh shit, happy early birthday. Okay, bet. Well, birthday gift.
Time out though, because I've been telling people like, yo, my birthday's on Friday. We're going to DD. People have been saying like, happy early birthday. I don't want that shit. I want my shit on my birthday. So I'm letting you know right now. Don't tell me happy early birthday. I want my shit on my birthday.
That's so people can cover their bases in case they don't have time,
fuck all
or in
that.
case they forget.
You're gonna see the post. I want you to swipe up and say happy birthday. I'm making that very clear. Y'all in the comments, type happy birthday and like this fucking video, please. But where I was about to drive it is, it's been about a year since we did or maybe over a year, whatever, since we did our podcast. You were going through relationship issues on that pod.
I was.
So has it been that long since, is that same relationship or what?
Probably not. I don't remember what exactly the issue was. Do you remember what we were talking about?
I think he wasn't successful. Not in those words. I'm clipping it up. I just need a clip. But it was something like, he's not.
I think it was like I wasn't inspired. Something like that. Like his ambition didn't match my ambition.
Wasn't there, yeah.
I had higher ambition than him. And it was hard for me to like see myself long term, I think. That might have been it. I mean, that sounded about right. That sounded about right. That was a real issue I was dealing with.
Is that like so then since then I'm sure you've dated other people.
Yeah.
What's like niggas I believe niggas are trying to lock you down. I'm 100%. I believe that in my brain. I mean, what is the issue? Like what's going on?
It's no issue.
I'm thinking it's you. What's happening?
I'm single by choice.
So you want to be single?
Yeah, I mean, it's better than being in a toxic situation that drains your energy or a situation where it's like it's not contributing to like your growth as an individual. I don't want to be in a relationship just to be in a relationship. Like I'm really looking for like a match, and all you need is one person. You don't need to date multiple people or be in relationship after relationship when it's like I'm really just looking for one person who, you know, I can really lock in with. But at the same time, I'm living my best life. Like, I'm living my best single life, and I'm completely okay with that until, you know, something otherwise comes along. So yeah, we chilling.
That's a great answer.
Yeah.
I'll keep it there.
It's no pressure. I just feel like, who do you know that you would say in our generation is like an example of a successful relationship? Like, are a lot of your friends in happy relationships?
Fuck no.
Like, I can maybe think of one person in my entire friend group who I can actually say is like, damn, like their goals, relationship goals.
Damn.
I don't think it's really all cracked out what it's meant to be. Like, how people make it seem, it's just not real life. Like, people be dealing with shit that I just.
But then to that point, right? Like, I feel like damn, nigga, that's crazy.
When you think of it like that, it's like, damn, you really not missing out on much.
But I feel like life is hard though. Like, life is hard, relationships are hard, and it's like business. Like, business is hard. It's just never give up, right? Like, is that not a part of it? I feel like now it's like we kind of give up a little fast.
You have to know yourself. You have to know what you want. Like, I think that's the pros of dating, is kind of you get to learn more about yourself as a person in terms of, you know, what your imperfections are and like things that you might need to work on, but also the dynamic that you want, like in a relationship. So
what do you think you need to work on?
Me?
Yeah, like, what are you know yourself. What is yours? Like, honestly, like, what's your, like, this is my bad that I probably need to do better with?
That's a great question. You know, I actually have been in therapy.
Oh shit.
Figuring it out in the sense of like just trying to figure out not like what's wrong with me like that, but what is going to really be like happy and fulfilling for me in a relationship and what I really want long term. And I realized that, you know, I need somebody who like respects my career and like respects the fact that I have a career. So I feel like that has been probably the biggest challenge.
Bro,
why is that a challenge?
That job interview ass answer just now, that's like, so, you know, what do you need to work on in your career? Like, I just work so hard. I work too hard. Like, be real. What do you think is wrong with you?
Okay. All right.
So I can get, I'm always right. I'm a little strict in my relationships, and I'm always like, I debate, I argue all the time. And I like
to argue. I think that's probably.
This nigga stole my answer. I'm tired of her.
No, I was going to say that before you said it. Like, I was getting there. I was working up to that. But I like to argue a little bit. Because.
What's your sign? What are you?
Pisces.
I don't know about Pisces. Okay.
We the best.
Yes.
I like to kind of spice it up a little bit. Like, I like to have pointless arguments sometimes.
Okay. I'm with pointless arguments, though. Like, sometimes, like, but
people don't know how to handle it. Like, it just be escalating. And I'm like, it's not that deep.
So, yo, women are crazy. Women are crazy, bro. Women are crazy, dog. Wait.
Like, why are you getting so worked up?
Solomon, was you gonna say something? Go.
I mean, I can just stifle the scream of, well, you started it. I mean, damn. I can just hear men saying that.
Jesus Christ. I like to, so like, a part of me is just like, I recognize that women sometimes need a little bit of spice. And so like, sometimes I'll literally tell myself like, okay, I see what's going on. Like, I'll literally be like, this is one of those situations where we're going to have a mild argument and then it's just like, we're going to make sweet, passionate love after. Like, I get it. We need drama. Like, shit been too good. Let's go. I'm with it, baby. I'm with all the nonsense. And I play the game, but okay. Sometimes I should get a little
I don't
crazy.
know. I mean, for me, it comes from a place of like, I definitely saw my parents argue a lot.
Oh my God.
So it is definitely rooted in that. Like, I witnessed that kind of love, like the toxic love. So I'm still unlearning a lot of shit, honestly.
I've literally seen, I remember one time, like, Mom, Dad, I'm sorry. I remember one time, like, I heard my dad, like, I walk in the room. He got his head down. He's like, she cut me. Run. I think he was being exaggerated, but like, cut, like, pots, pans. I didn't see my mom hit my dad with a car.
Yeah, no,
like,
I've seen it all too. Like, it used to be violent.
That's love to me, though.
That's not good. That's the toxic shit that we're trying to unlearn.
Time out. I'm sorry. It's not that that's love, but also like that's why when people be like, "Oh, we going?" I'm like, bro, like I'm willing to go to hell with you. If we in love, like to me, I'm willing to go there with you, but we just got to stick it through.
Fuck all that. That's the toxic shit that I'm not trying to repeat my parents' trauma. Like growing up in that, we see that as love, but as you grow up, that's when you have to realize that it's not love, and you have to unlearn that so you don't fall into the same toxic patterns.
But you just said though,
that's an idea. That's all you know.
But again, like look at it. I don't know. When I look up at my parents or who came before me, I don't have a clear example. I look at what's in front of me, my peers, no clear example. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, show me that love that we also think is real. Like, this is what it is based on what reality is showing me. Maybe there's a outside perspective that's like, nah, I've seen it. When people say like, oh, I've seen real love, it'd be like, yeah, because my grandfather and grandmother been together for 30 years. It's like, yeah, but I'm
sure, okay.
They fought through that shit. Like
people go through shit. That's not to say that people don't go through things, but I think what I want is healthy love. Like I don't want to have to throw things at somebody or yell at somebody to get my point across. Like at the end of the day, it should still be respectful. It should still be like rooted in love and not violence. And I think that's the main thing.
Is that what happened to you though in your relationship?
In my relationship?
Yeah.
No, not
never
necessarily.
had
because you were saying something about it being
a
toxic. So that's why I'm asking.
Have I ever what?
Like some like
I've had some toxic shit, yes.
Throwing shit and shit like that?
Yeah.
I like that shit though. It's crazy.
That was the worst relationship I've been in. And because it brought out, I'll say why, because it brought out a side of me that I didn't like. Like I didn't like being that person. I felt crazy. I felt like a crazy person driving on the 405 ready to fuck up somebody's apartment. Like, for what? That's not me. What am I doing all this for? And why am I spending so much of my precious energy that I can't get back on something I deserve better than this?
You know, I'm going to tell you why. Lack of a better term, a little bit of tequila combination. The reason why I'm saying I like it, it's not like, but I can understand it is because even with like building Suburban, like, I've been doing this shit this is about to be the 13th, 14th year, which is, most people don't know that, but like, it has taken everything out of me. Like, it has taken me to that place of like, just, I can't even express the emotions that it has pulled out of me, but it is something that I love so much and that I would never let go of and fight for. And I feel like, maybe the violence is a little bit too much. I never want to promote that. But when I hear it, I kind of hear like, yo, it's going to take you there. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to fucking take you there. And there's nothing that you can really do about it.
I feel that, but at the same time,
fuck all that, nigga.
it's about the kind of person that you want to show up as. And like different people bring out different sides of you, different relationships even bring out different sides of you. So I'm like, which version of me do you bring out, and do I like this, and do I feel like it's my best version, to be completely honest? Because I'm at a point where I want to show up as my best. Like I want to be the best partner I can be. I want to be the best lover I can be. But you need to bring that out. Like you need to be that safe space so I can be that. If I'm constantly in defense mode and feel like I have to like have a chip on my shoulder or constantly be on lookout of what you doing, or that's not going to work for me, because I don't like that version of myself. It's very draining, and it takes a lot of emotional energy that I could be using on more productive shit, to be honest. So I'm like, if you bring out that side of me, I want no parts. I got shit to do. Nobody got time.
Sheesh. So, okay, safe to say 2025 is just straight like focus on you. If it happens, it happens. I'm not
opposed. I'm just, live like doing me. I travel a lot. I just came back from a trip. Like
we'll go. I'm gonna give you my thoughts. We'll go. Go.
I love to do that. So I'm like, I'm not gonna wait on nobody to do the things that I want to do. Like if you come along, great. Maybe we can do that together. But otherwise, you gonna see me in Italy.
I would say I assume these are vacations.
No.
Every time. I assume every time.
My
assumption.
That.
Yeah. I mean, safe. That's a safe bet, though. If it was like, yo, you got $1 million bet, you think she's with somebody or not? I'm gonna bet that.
I'm aware of how it may come across. That's the people just don't be traveling and don't be getting out of their bubbles. So I get why they assume that because that's all you know. But shit, we traveling over here. I got some passport stamps.
Yeah,
I'm really a traveler. Like I really.
No, you are. You
know, I really do. I have friends who travel. I've grown up traveling. I've had a passport for 10 years. That's about to renew. But it's really a passion of mine. So I go with friends. I go with people who are down to travel.
Where have you been and where do you want to go?
Ooh, where have I been? I'm been to Mexico a bunch of times because it's like right there. I love Cancun. It's cheap. The food is good. Alcohol is great. And then I recently came back from Italy. I did Milan, Amalfi, Florence. I love Italy. I love pasta.
How was that? You dropped some fire photos.
Thanks. I tried. It was hard. I have a tripod and I get content with my tripod.
Yo, she's good, y'all.
I tried.
Some nigga took that, but she's good. She said a tripod. Because it was you gotta have a thing in your hand to put a tripod. But okay. All right.
Get a tripod. Get a tripod.
The tripod is crazy.
It's crazy when they accusing you of somebody else taking it. That's how you know the tripod is working.
Women lie so good, bro. I'm telling you. They're good, dog. You gotta read between the lines, though. It's all good.
You should post the tripod link.
How? Oh yeah, hit the link. I get a referral. How was? Because you were what? You were in Italy.
I was in
your first time.
I went to Italy in the summer too. I went to like different parts, and this year, I did like northern Italy.
Are you planning this shit, or you just?
Yeah, it was planned.
So what's on the
wake up and go?
So this year, March, I'm going to Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
I got to see the Javante fight.
Ooh.
I'm going by myself though. That feels a little weird. I'm gonna be honest with you. Feels a little weird, but we'll figure it out.
My friend just told me about that.
Yeah, go. So I don't have to. So I can have somebody in New York, please.
But I've never watched a fight.
I never either. But that's gonna be a great fight. And I mean, the tickets are like, I paid $670, but I'm super duper close.
That's nice.
Yeah.
But I don't like blood and stuff. It's gonna be like
No, Javante gonna beat that boy. Javante, I was gonna say it's gonna be no blood. Javante finna put that boy on skates. I don't want to make no crazy.
Okay, so you're going to Brooklyn. Where else?
Brooklyn, that's set in stone. I would like to go to Dubai this year.
Ooh, I love Dubai.
You've been to Dubai?
I've been to Dubai.
I'm so basic. I've never been to Dubai, bro. I want to go to Dubai this year, and I want to go to like something tropical. I would. So y'all know I'm a cool ass nerd. Everyone knows. Like, this is like my new slogan for this year. Maybe y'all don't know. I'm a cool ass nerd. So like I've always been in love with entomology.
Mm-hmm. What is that?
The study of insects. So like, yeah. Don't judge me.
I'm a little judging.
Yeah, don't judge me.
So what do you mean?
Because I didn't judge. Well, I did judge your bite, but don't judge me. So like, I've always been in love with insects. Like I love praying mantises. I love ants. I love wasps. Like I like bugs in nature.
You were the kid that was like collecting bugs.
Oh, collect. I catch them all the time. Like I had a fucking my mom got me this thing for Christmas. It was like this bug catcher.
This year?
No. Yo, you're disrespectful.
I don't know. At what level does this?
That was so crazy. This was mad years ago, bro. I used to live in Northridge. This was mad years ago. I was like a little boy, asshole. And she got me this bug catcher, and yo, just imagine me as like a 30-year-old grown man catching bugs. But anyways.
Using big words like insectology.
Be respectful. Entomology.
Okay.
Which is the study of insects. And I was going to be that. And I looked it up. The niggas only make like $60K a year. That's not cutting it. I couldn't do that. I'll watch you niggas on TikTok. But anyways, yeah, it was like all these bugs. It was butterflies. Mm-hmm. And they're in the cocoons and shit like that. I caught them, put them in my shit. I was so excited. Little boy, so fucking excited. So excited. Watching them every day. I must have went to school, man. I came back one day and like the cage was all busted up and shit like that. And crows had ate my fucking butterflies.
Damn, you left it outside or something?
I cried like a bitch, bro. I was so hurt. Yeah, I cried.
That's sad. That's like,
that hurt me.
That's your worst fear.
That hurt me. It wasn't a fear. I didn't even fucking know. But I had like ant hills. I've had lizards. I love bugs. But what were we talking about? I said that to say what?
I don't know.
I don't even fucking remember. But yeah, I was highly into much. Oh, so yes, I want to go to Madagascar.
Oh, okay.
Because
of the bugs?
Yeah, it has the most species of insects ever.
Oh wow!
So I'd love to go there.
That's gonna be like a research trip then.
Yeah, just to go. I don't care as much anymore, but I wrote it down as a kid, and so I just want to go do it.
Okay, you gotta fulfill the challenge.
Yeah. But if not, so Dubai and then somewhere tropical.
Okay. Yeah, I think you'll like Dubai. If you like Vegas and Miami, Dubai is like a combination of both of those.
Oh, and and Vegas is on my list today. I mean, not
You haven't been to Vegas?
No, I've been to Vegas. No, but I haven't
I'm
been.
about to say, damn, you really have not gotten out of the city.
No, you really basic.
Like,
if you
we
ain't
got
been to
it.
Vegas.
Wow.
I haven't been since the Spears been there, though.
Me either. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to go to see the Solomon, what's up?
What's up?
You ain't got no friends? I'm sorry. That was just. You said you don't have any friends.
See,
Why you disrespect him like that?
I let you in on
just
one
be
little
catching
secret, and
strays.
there you go.
I gotta sell these ads, bro. That's all I'm saying. That's my excuse every time I'm disrespectful. I gotta sell these ads. FYI, Tyler's not coming, so please join. You're a part of the pod now today.
All right, I'm here.
Yeah. Okay. So cool. I think I got everything out that I kind of feel like I know a lot of shit about you. I don't think I have any other questions.
Do you?
Wait,
I don't
she didn't
know.
answer where she wants to go. Where you want to go next?
Oh, where do I want to go next?
She said, "Do you?"
Or where you planning on going next?
That's a good question. I don't have anything planned right now.
Bro, come to Brooklyn for real.
I like to go out the country.
Oh my god. Okay. Proposition. Chat, hold me or not chat, but commenters, whatever the fuck. Chat, hold me to it. If you get your way there, I'll buy your fucking fight ticket
To the fight?
to the fight. But you got to get yourself there,
We'll see.
and then like your hotel situation.
I'm not opposed.
That's your
I'm
proposition.
not opposed. I guess it would be my first fight. Gotta see what the hype's about.
It's gonna be fire. But okay, where are you going?
Yeah, no, I have nothing planned, honestly. I would love to go to South Africa.
Mm.
Fire.
Yeah, or like Australia or somewhere on like a coast of a different city. Like I feel like I liked Milan in Italy, but I really love when a city has a beach or a coast because I'm definitely like a beach girl and I love like a good ocean and sunset kind of view.
Yeah.
So I think from what I've seen, South Africa looks like my vibe. Like I think I would love it there.
Well, damn. I kind of believe you now. So you'll go by yourself.
No, I would never go by
okay.
myself. I think I'm not a fan of solo travel. Just because being a woman, I think it's a lot more dangerous. You have a lot of factors to consider being a woman. My biggest fear is like getting kidnapped. So
Getting kidnapped?
yeah, getting kidnapped or like getting trafficked. Like that's a real thing.
I believe it. Go ahead.
So I'm a bit like I like to do a lot of research. I like to be safe, obviously, when you go out the country. But I have friends who are down to travel. You know, if planned enough in advance and like we all on the same type of time, then yeah.
How was it in Dubai as a woman? Like when you went by, did you go by yourself or
No, I
with
went
people?
on a friend's birthday trip. So they had like already had the hotel and the itinerary and stuff, and so I just kind of like I bought my ticket there, and then everything else was taken care of because it was a birthday trip. So it was fun. It was really fun. It was a beautiful country.
You didn't have any like dress restrictions?
No,
like that?
and that was my biggest fear about going to Dubai was
Yeah.
like the dress restrictions. Like I thought I was gonna have to wear a hijab. I thought I was gonna have to be like modest in public. Like I purposely didn't pack anything like sexy because I'm like I
Really?
was like I don't know what the vibe is gonna be like. But it wasn't strict at all. Like they only really care about it if you're part of, you know, the culture. Like they don't want you to disrespect it. But if you're an outsider, like a traveler, as long as you're respectful and mindful of like, you know, the country, the laws, you're not being like disruptive, it doesn't apply to you. But they wouldn't want you to like adhere to a culture that's not yours. You get what I'm saying? Like to dress or to participate in a religion that you don't practice.
You didn't dress up at all?
I mean, I did like
You put the shit on.
I put it on.
Okay.
But
So
it
you
wasn't
never put this shit on.
necessary. It wasn't necessary.
Damn. But you can't smoke out there, that's for sure.
You can't smoke.
Did you smoke?
I didn't smoke. I don't smoke.
You don't smoke?
Mm-mm. Nope. Not anymore. I
Okay.
used to in college, but not anymore.
Weren't you just saying weed was your vibe or something like that?
No, I was saying that his vibe.
Damn. I really don't smoke like that.
You don't?
No, if somebody like if I'm out, if I'm out and somebody hand me a blunt, I'm in the mood. Yeah, I don't buy weed though. I don't. I used to, but weed's not good for me.
Yeah.
It
it's not
slows
good
me
for
down. It's
Me
not,
too.
like, I'm not productive on weed like at all.
It started making me depressed.
Yeah, depressed, sleep, not productive. I'm not. It fuck up the money. I ain't on that.
I like wine. I'm like a big wine person.
Okay. I went to the store yesterday. Since October, I've been working like 7 days a week, 18 hours a day. I've been like going so hard. I've been maxing myself out. Went to the store yesterday, and I love popcorn. If you know me, like I love popcorn.
Me too.
I love popcorn.
Kettle corn?
I love kettle corn, but there's a one called it's not fucking Pop Secret. I forget what it's
Orville Redenbacher.
Not Orville. It's one way better, bro. I swear to God. It's like I'm gonna send it to you. It's like the most ultimate butter.
You buy
popcorn.
it from the store?
Is it microwave popcorn?
It's microwave popcorn. Yeah, what kind of popcorn? What the fuck?
Popcorn lovers?
What kind of popcorn you buy?
I don't know. You
in a bag? No, that's
Pop
crazy.
Secret?
I don't know why I imagine this nigga on the stove popping popcorn. That's what I thought when you said
That is so fucked up.
That's what I thought.
No, but you made it sound like it was some other kind of
Oh,
thing.
it's called Jolly Butter. It's like the most buttery popcorn. But anyways, I bought that popcorn and I went and bought some like some wine. But I bought what's the cheap ass wine? You know what it's called? Fucking what's the cheap wine? You guys know.
Stella Rosa.
Stella fucking Rosa.
Basic.
I got basic. I got it and I was like, because I was talking to somebody, and I can't say their name because I've been getting in trouble for names lately. And it was like, yo, you need to show more of like yourself. And I don't like cheap shit. But in my mind, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna put this on a story. Motherfuckers gonna relate to me because I'm like, damn, he not bougie. I posted in like 6 people was like, yo, that shit, like, what the fuck, blah, 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 blah. I felt so fucking bad, bro.
Get you roasted, damn.
Got fucking roasted. And I don't even like that fucking wine.
Only because it's like introductory wine, I guess. It's very like, if you're not drinking wine, if you're not a real wine drinker, you drink Stella Rosa.
But I feel like Stella Rosa is combination of like, yeah, no, for sure. I feel like it represents like real love.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm with my girl, we just struggle love. This is my mind. I'm like, yo, like
Stella Rosa.
If me and my girl can drink Stella Rosa, we really in love. Like that's real. Like we got it together. Love.
I mean, you should just want better for yourself. Why would
I deleted the
you
story.
might as well just drink some juice at the end of the
Damn,
day.
it didn't do nothing. It didn't do anything. I didn't get no type of lit.
Yeah, no. The thing is, though, you can get really good wine for less than $10. People don't know that, but you can. Like, a good bottle of wine doesn't have to be expensive. That's tea.
She said that's tea. What wine is under $10?
Josh.
I've never had Josh. I see it a lot.
Okay. Trader Joe's actually has a lot. There's Black Girl wine. Have you heard of that? Black Girl Magic, Black Girl wine.
It's black owned.
Yeah, black owned. McBride's sister. There's a ton. They're around like the $10, $15 range. But
so if a dude pulls up with that, like you good?
I would be more impressed if you like actually pick a decent tasting wine than it being expensive. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm pulling up with the most expensive shit, nasty or not, and you better be impressed.
Some if you know your wines like I do, I know
you're in a wine. Oh, you're a wine girl.
I am.
God.
Random. I had this like internship in college, working at a wine distribution company. It was like wine and spirits. Okay. But they taught us a lot about wine. Like I was almost gonna be a level 1 sommelier.
So you know what tannins are?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's like when I go on dates and we get wine, like I'll describe like what tannins are and like it'll like blow people's socks off. They're like, oh, this nigga know wine. That's probably the most basic shit about wine.
Maybe. I mean, have you seen the movie Somm?
No,
okay.
I'm not a movie guy.
What?
I'm not a movie guy.
Okay. Well, it's about a black sommelier. A sommelier is somebody who like studies wine for a living. They pair it with. They get paid a lot, but they They work at restaurants and they pair the food with the wine menu to customers. Like they break down the science of like these grapes were harvested here in this year in this barrel. And it has these like flavored note profiles, and they know all of this just from like sipping it. So they're experts in wine.
You watched a movie about that?
Mm-hmm. It's about a black guy who wants to become a sommelier, and his dad owns like a barbecue shop. And he's like, you're going to go study wine and drink wine for a living? Like, that's not a career, son, blah, 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 blah. So it shows the process of him having to go through like how difficult it is to actually become one. There's less than like 100 of them in the world.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a real art to it, but they get paid a lot.
I mean, no, this nigga really like wines because that sounds crazy.
I know. It's a good movie. You should watch it.
Netflix?
Yeah.
I watch it.
I don't know if it's on there.
I've been getting into movies lately, but I just been fucking working. My life is crazy.
You have been working.
I have, right?
Yeah.
You know what? I had a question, and then we're gonna get into topics. 'Cause I got some topics.
Okay.
How do you perceive me? Like, what do you think about me and like what I like? Just my brand associated with me. Like, what is your perception? Like, honestly, even like what you've heard behind closed doors about me, if anything. Maybe.
Okay. Well. Okay.
Honestly,
I'll answer, but then I have a follow-up question.
Ooh, fire.
Okay.
Salim, I told you she's good, bro.
I think I told you.
Okay, so
You did.
my perception is that, I've been following suburban LA and suburban in general for pretty much since when it started. And I've seen the way that the platform has grown to really become like a source of information for the community, and I think that's probably the biggest thing is like your brand got bigger than you, which is one of the best things that can happen to somebody who's growing a brand is like you are providing a service, right?
Mhm.
Like your people from the community and even outside the community are looking to your page for like what to do, what's happening. And you have like a niche following of people who are actually LA natives, which I
Mhm.
think is probably the most distinctive thing. So that's my perspective from the brand side is like you have a really dope audience.
What about me though?
I mean, I think you're part of the brand.
No.
I don't think you're front and center.
No. What is that word? No PC. What do you think about me? Like, look, she getting nervous. She's behind the ear. Hey, welcome to Scottie and Friends. We get to the nitty gritty.
I mean, that's a very like vague question. I don't know.
Yeah, she's like, how do you want me to answer that?
She's
how
like,
do you
nigga,
want
you're
me to
so
answer that?
dope.
In relation to your brand.
Just as a person, you have a good idea of like.
Well, I associate you with your brand. Like,
Damn, that's crazy. I gotta separate. Okay, keep going.
I don't think you need to separate. I think you do a good job at balancing like who you are and interjecting your opinions into relevant things. But I also don't think you need to be like the face of the brand if you don't want to.
Really? Oh, if I don't want to.
No, not necessarily. I don't think.
No, I definitely want to. At this point, I didn't want to, but now I do.
Yeah, I mean that's an option, but you really would be successful without it too. In that way, like I don't.
Yeah. I can see that. I definitely see that. Go.
There's pros and cons to it because, let's say people do associate you with your brand.
Mm-hmm.
Something happens, and then your brand is like, taken with that. And I'll use an example of like, I don't know if you're familiar with like the R&B Radar platform.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He did some weird shit or some shit like that?
Yeah, so like the founder of the platform, for example, he was very public about, this is my platform and like had all these opinions. He made himself the face of the brand.
Yeah.
And then some weird shit came out about
it was some weird. What did he do? It was like some sexual shit. Yeah.
Like,
you weird ass.
Like underage. I don't know.
It was like that?
Something like that, yeah. Or like toxic work environment. I don't want to speak too much on it because I'm not sure what's true. But
fair.
it became, a big deal where it tarnished his brand.
It was some weird shit like that.
And it tarnished him and it both went down. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like not to say anything like that would happen with you,
Hell
but
no.
I'm saying that would make it so that people's opinion of you would also affect their opinion of the brand.
Yeah, no,
and I think
sure.
there's a benefit in being able to like separate it. Like that's why a lot of like pages are faceless, because it's a perk in having a separate identity.
No, for sure. I definitely agree. You had a question.
Oh yeah, okay. So my follow up was, why do you want to know what my perception is?
Good question.
It's a job interview.
Yeah, one of this.
Yeah, you're about to be co-host.
See if you fit the culture. Two, like, I think I'm always interested to think what like women that I have a certain level of respect for think about me. You get what I'm saying? I feel like women. I mean, I could be wrong. I feel like women talk about people gossip and people talk. You know what I mean? And it's like. Again, I try to remain just super duper just humble and in my own skin. Like I'm not no one that's like, you gotta talk about me. But I feel like if I come up in passing, people have an opinion, and I'm always wanting to know like what people say, like, oh girl, this, and this, or what, like whatever it may be. Like I don't give a fuck. People gonna have. I just like to know.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
How do you hope that you're perceived, or how do you think you're perceived?
Damn. Yeah, that's crazy.
It's like a therapy
that's
question.
That's a crazy. Damn. I don't.
It's a real question.
Shit. That's a great question, bro.
Like, is there a certain way you want to be perceived? Like, how does
Man, you know what's crazy? Like, I used in my mind, like before I started to grow my name in my mind, I'm like, yo, I'm on some like Jay-Z shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's up. You know what I mean? And then like, based on the comments, like it's like I'm on some like, or people perceive me on some academic shit. You know what I mean? Or people have seen me and be like, yo, I thought you was like fat and like just like some like, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like you meet me in person, it's like, yo, or people will be like, yo, like, damn, you're cool as fuck. You know what I mean? And which lets me know I feel like people may read the comments, which is all like mostly negative. Like they just paint me as like a weirdo almost. You know what I mean? That's why I'd be like, damn. So I think if you don't know me, you might think like I'm a weirdo, maybe.
Okay, I wouldn't say
Damn, this is therapy.
Yeah, but that's interesting that you say that because it goes into like your underlying like theme of being like you don't want to be perceived as this. You know, you obviously want to be perceived as something else, but it's like does that influence, you know, content that you put out? Does that influence the things that you make in order to be able to be perceived as a certain way? I don't know if that made sense.
No, I get what you're saying. Does it
influence like how you
is it a subconscious thing that like I don't want to do this?
Yeah. Because I think once you start getting into comments, I know you said like people can be really negative on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
So does that make you feel like you need to like prove yourself?
So I did a consulting group with Patrick Bet David. I don't know if you know who this. He's like he sold his insurance company for like $300 million. Like he's a multi-millionaire dude. Super great businessman. So I did a consulting group with them. And a part of what we did for 2025 was like choosing our enemies, right? And the people that like were going to drive us to go harder. And a part of those people were like the naysayers, the people who had bad things to say about me. And I say that to say, no, like I made a conscious decision that those people were not going to deter me, but I was going to make a conscious decision that every time I saw that, for instance, like, there's a dude named, I ain't gonna say his name. I'll be one of the name drops. Solomon, we gotta talk about that because we could go viral. But there's a dude that's in the industry that I just like have decided is my enemy. There's people in the comments, every time I see it, it makes me go harder. Like I've decided that that's who my enemy's gonna be.
Why? Why is that your enemy? In what way?
Well, they just think that this nigga trying to take over my interview right now. You trying to take over my show. No, keep doing your thing. But no, like.
I have questions.
Yeah, no, because, I mean, it makes me go harder. Like, tonight when I go home, I'm going to work.
Okay.
Right? I'm tired, but I'm going to go harder because of...
The enemies out there working.
This motherfucker... No, it's not even... They're not... I don't even know if they're working or not.
What's his name?
It's... I don't... That nigga... So, we had an event... We had an event at Amazon last year, and... I had a team with me and she wanted to interview Kaylin. And I've been when you're in these things with a lot of people, like you have to force yourself to get your interview.
Right.
If not, you may not get it.
Yeah.
And so I've done this before and I got my team with me. This is our first opportunity and I had to make a stance of like, we're going to get this. So the lady was like, we're going to get to you. I know how that goes. I forced my interview. This nigga comes over. He starts saying some shit. Like, nigga, I know you got your little thing. And I was like, my little what? And so me and him start going back and forth. He ended up kicking me out. I'm like, nigga, you's a hoe. Like, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? And so I decided, like, yo, you're the reason why I'm finna get successful on these motherfuckers. Because you doubted me. Anybody in the comments is doubting me. I want to take that back to say, I don't let it affect my content. I let it drive the content. And then the second part of it is like, niggas talk shit in the comments. It's rappers out here in LA, Long Beach, all these niggas, they tag me and be like, yo, when I see you, it's up. And I see these niggas and they be smiling and giggling and like, oh, fuck with you, content. Like these niggas is hoes, like honestly. Tallie, let's get into some of these topics, man. It's been, I don't even know how to introduce this, bro. These fires have been crazy. Let me start off and I'll let you carry it. So if you're in Los Angeles, you already know what's going on when you're watching this. There's been multiple fires. My write-up says there's been significant fires burning in Los Angeles, including the Palisades fire, the Eaton fire, Hearst fire, the Woodley fire, that's 4 fires, most recently, as of like maybe an hour ago, the fires in Hollywood. Over 80,000 residents have been forced to evacuate due to these fires. I'm even willing to go and say more than 100, maybe 120,000 people have been evacuated up to this point. The Palisades fire got rid of over 1,000 structures. Eaton fire, over 100 structures. 2 people have already died. We have never seen anything like this ever in the history of LA, like the United States. This is like crazy.
No, it is. And I know in LA, like we normally do have a fire season. Like, I don't know if you remember last year. Remember those images of like the 405 being on fire were kind of everywhere?
Yeah, for sure.
Like we normally do have the fire season. So that's no surprise. But this year it came earlier, I guess. Like it normally doesn't start till April or March, like end of March. But the winds and like climate change obviously made things happen a little earlier this year, but it's also the most widespread that it's ever been. Like I think it just spread to Runyon and West Hollywood, which is unprecedented.
That's insane.
The fire season.
Oh my God, if it takes out Runyon Canyon, wow.
Like what? Like Pacific Palisades is gone. Did you see?
No, that's not funny, but that's crazy to say.
It is. It is. Have you seen the pictures?
Yeah, I've
Like,
seen it.
Literally gone.
It's over with. It's like
Moon Shadows, the restaurant on Malibu, is gone.
they took out Moon Shadows.
It burned down. The whole thing is gone.
Solomon was asking me if there's any notable spots. Damn.
The Ralph's on PCH, gone.
Damn.
Yeah. So a lot of businesses, a lot of homes have been gone on PCH. So it's really sad.
One of so the audience will know Craig's, who was here recently, his sister's apartment gone, wiped out, like completely gone. Like she's not coming to my birthday party. It's over with. Like it's incredible.
Are you still gonna have a birthday party?
I don't know.
A lot of things are getting canceled.
I'm literally no, that shit's like it actually hurts, but it's also at the same time it's just like it shit's bigger than me at this point. But it's also like, damn, that's crazy. If it happens, like it was God's will, whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping, even if not, it might even turn down the party because it's like.
Would you postpone it?
Yeah,
Would I
maybe you can postpone.
Yeah.
I wouldn't postpone.
Well, think about it though, because like, let's say,
Nah, I'm a push and go type of dude.
But let's say the
yeah.
fire goes out in a week or whatever, and now it becomes like the end thing to support small business by continuing to have parties and events and stuff like that. Would you do it?
Or
No.
what if you put like a cause to the party, like a good cause to it?
I like the way you think, but I'm stubborn, so no. Like I just feel like it's
Like purchase a ticket, all proceeds will go to those in need.
I mean, we wasn't even selling tickets. That was the crazy. And I mean, there's something to that, and you're very convincing. But
see,
my birthday's on Friday. The party's on Friday. Like
It's kind of too late for that.
ridiculous. We'll see though. I do think I've been telling my friends, like people, like shit might not happen based on how it looks. But again, the winds have calmed down, so maybe it won't continue to spread, God willing. But even then, it's just been so catastrophic. Like I don't know.
That's true. One thing I really love that a lot of businesses that I've seen doing, like Planet Fitness, they're offering free resources like showers and like waters for people who need to evacuate. And also I saw Airbnb is offering like some free listings that people can stay at to evacuate. So I love that businesses are like taking initiative on that because a lot of people have to evacuate this time around. Like everyone in the Santa Monica neighborhood and now even West Hollywood has mandatory vaccination. I mean, not vaccine. Evacuation.
Yeah, you good. Yeah, you got it. No, for sure. Like I know
we're used to putting together
COVID, just things.
For a fact, like Suburban, we're gonna work with Noah's Foundation. I'm gonna be out there this weekend. Like we have a shelter that we're gonna send people to. We're gonna be giving stuff out. So we're definitely just helping the community. It's just really, really sad. What I will say is there's a rumor. I don't know if it's true. I think it's true. Karen Bass cut like $17 million out of the firefighters' budget. Like just months ago. There was a guy I wish I had these freaking names, bro. Maybe I could look it up. But they recently like cut all of the fire insurance a couple months ago. So that's like super duper unfortunate. And then because they cut these budgets, the fire hydrants don't have water in them. Like there's because of the way that
I heard they ran out of water.
I don't know if you're a Democrat or not. Solomon hates when I go political, but I think we should talk politics on. I really do think that we should. But because of the way that the Democrats are running this piece of land, this is what we get. That's just my perspective on it. I don't think that they're running it the right way. They're sending money to other countries rather than keeping it where it should be. And we know that this happens every single year. Granted, it's a lot earlier than it usually happens, but we don't even have the resources to like handle this, which is, I just think it's sad. It's super duper sad. Like California should be one of the greatest places that we have in the US. And it has consistently over the last, 5 years, not been, maybe even longer, not been that. And that's disheartening. It's super disheartening for me. And so, one day I'll run for mayor and fix all this shit. But for now, we got Newscomb.
Man, it's so just politically based too. Like, I don't know what's true and what's not when it comes to like how the budget is being spent and how much of that affects, how much California is able to do regarding like fighting the fires. But for me, at the end of the day, it comes down to like a humanitarian issue of people are losing their homes. People are having to evacuate. There's people, of course, who are profiting from this. So I'm sure that's where the politics get involved. But at the end of the day, it's still sad to witness. And
Can you pull that back up?
It's just crazy how this does happen every year. And it's like, why isn't this preventable? Like, how is this not preventable? I don't get it. I truly don't.
I mean, so LA Mayor Karen Bass cut fire department funding by $17.6 million, focused on homeless spending months before wildfires turned into a hellscape. Granted, I don't think that there was I did do a post saying like someone's starting these fires. I do think someone's starting these fires. I don't think it was the government or anything like that. I just think that
why did she cut the budget?
because I don't think these people know what they're doing. The fire department allocated so many resources for DEI from a diversity inclusion, right? Like they're trying to make every industry inclusive of every race and gender, culture, and all these different things. And I think Democrats be pissing me off because I just feel like why?
Are you a Republican?
I lean heavily Republican. I lean heavily Republican. We might have lost her on our side just now, but I just think that instead of focusing on just things that don't matter, like people want safety, people want their homes, people want things like this not to happen. Why are we allocating so many resources to things like diversity inclusion?
Well, that article said it went towards homelessness spending instead, right?
Which they didn't spend most of it.
Which went, and I'm gonna piggyback. I don't know if that's true, Solomon. Didn't spend most of it, but not only that, the homelessness issue was not fixed.
It's not going to be fixed.
No.
So why even quote unquote spend the money? Like I don't think why even. What you need to be doing is giving people opportunities to make money. I'm about money. I'm about revenue. That's what makes the world go round. Give people the opportunity to make money. Give them people the opportunity to hustle. And stop raising the price of fucking eggs. Like this shit really pisses me off. I really feel honestly, as I gotten older, I really want to run for some sort of office or Senate because this shit to me is ridiculous, bro. And it's sad because in the Black community, as I sit here and say what I say, people assume oh, you're more Republican, and then it rubs our community the wrong way. But it's a lot of this stuff is much better for us than what they're preaching. You know what I'm saying? We spent all this money, no disrespect to anybody. I think they put a gay or trans person at the head of the fire department. I think that's just cool. But what has it really done for our community? I mean, what has it done to save these people's houses? Solomon, you look disappointed.
I guess the only thing I'm really going to say is we would need to understand the context. For all we know, this could be a normal thing that they do, and now it's just being blown out of proportion because we happen to have a fire at this time. So,
as far as what?
The budget cuts and things like that. I mean, we don't know why or if it's normal or if it's smaller than it should have been or whatever.
No, because Solomon, you have to consider California is constantly a state that is, what are we always hearing about? Drought, no water. Like, you don't even have to be into politics to understand that part of it. And so if we know that, why cut any funding that has to do with fires? We don't have tornadoes. We don't have tsunamis. Like, this is our one natural disaster. Why would you cut any funding? Granted, you put more money into the police department. I get it. There's been a lot of rampant crime and things like that. But I don't know. For me, it's frustrating, bro. It's
Well,
really
I know
frustrating.
homelessness was like the main topic.
Priority.
That was
Yeah.
the main topic at the time.
Uh-huh.
That's what she ran on in politics, and so that's what she prioritized, and that was sort of the main thing at the time. But yeah,
Right. But even, and here's my combative side. Like, even we're talking about at the time, right?
wait, is
Like,
this a pointless argument? I just want to know.
no, it's not. It's not. I just think, we're talking leadership, right? You have to be able to think. I don't give a fuck how long your term is, 5 years, 3 years, whatever your term is. Are you thinking 50 years out, 10 years out? You know what I mean? Think long term about what's gonna happen. And granted, it's not an easy position. Like, I don't think that they're doing this shit like on purpose, but I don't know. I get a little passionate and I get frustrated. So that's just my take. But God, you know what I'm saying? Like, prayers up to all of these people. That shit's sad. Like, I got family members who lost their homes. I will be out there this weekend handing out whatever I got to hand out, courtesy of Noah's Foundation. So, but it's just sad, man. And I want better for LA, bro. Like, I've made a lot of money off of the city of Los Angeles, and it's like I want Los Angeles to continue to thrive. One, so I can make money, but two, so I can give back. Like, let's be real.
I mean, as you should. You have a platform that looks to you for resources, and you have an important job in maintaining that voice. So, yeah, I mean, I think it's good that you're thinking about that.
Thank you. I got a little reckless, but I'm reeling it back in. Do you feel like any part of this could be like? Do you think it's all natural?
What do you mean?
Like, do you think could this be an orchestrated attack? Or no?
I mean, considering that we have a wildfire season every year,
And it's hotter than this, by the way, and that's
I don't think so. I mean, I would like to hope not. I mean, I was reading about how wildfires get started, and sometimes it is because of high winds, which is the most common, power lines going out, and yeah. So I think we have had those high winds. Like, did you feel it the other day?
No, man.
It makes sense. Like, when
That shit high
you
as
have
is.
those strong
Yeah.
Santa Ana winds, it is a fire season kind of indication. So I'm not sure. I think it's definitely a natural disaster. Like, some places literally have to burn on fire every year so that the crops can grow new.
Okay.
In certain areas.
Okay.
So
protecting these Dems, I feel it. Are you a Democrat?
I would say I'm liberal. Yeah.
Yeah, why do we gotta apply titles to that?
I
Why
don't
can't we
think-
just say
I would-
conservative?
Bro, the people want to know.
No, I don't think I identify necessarily as Republican, Democrat. I think I have a liberal mindset, and I'll use that in the sense of there's some things that I agree with. I'm conservative financially, but liberally I'm more of a socialist, if that makes sense.
There you go.
Yeah. No, fair. I
So
definitely
certain
respect
things, but I wouldn't say I'm a Republican or I'm a Democrat.
that. Did I say that, by the
You
way?
said you're a
You did.
I said I lean more
Republican.
Republican. See, this is where it starts.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
You said it.
I'm saying
I
we
said
don't
I
even
lean
use
more
them at all.
Republican.
Okay.
I said I
See,
lean.
all-
So you
all people hear is
you lean
Republican, though.
more conservatively, then maybe that's the better term.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's so. Fuck. I'm burying myself.
Because Republican has just such a negative
No.
connotation.
Ooh, can we talk about it? Can we
here
talk
in
about
Los
it?
Angeles,
Can we talk about it?
we're in a blue state.
Can we talk about it?
I mean, if you want,
Yeah, I do. Why does it? I don't. Does it?
I would say be careful, knowing you're in a blue state with a Los Angeles audience
Yeah, I mean, listen.
who leans blue,
And it's
and
a
you want
pointless
to
argument.
don't willingly want to be a red conservative.
So I'm about to become. What's the name from the
Platform.
R&B platform? I'm about to become him right now because it's tough, bro. It's definitely tough. It's tough.
It's a certain type of people who
I think that though,
it's associated with.
but here's my thing though, and this is where even why Suburban was created, right? We want to educate, we want to entertain, and we want to inform. That's literally the goal of Suburban.
Unbiased, right?
And we want to. I mean, so here's the thing. I'm a personality. I have my take, but Suburban is not. It's not. Especially long term, it's not supposed to be just my voice. Right now, obviously it is, but I want different personalities.
You're the voice of Los Angeles.
Thank you. That's very high praise. But I want
I
other
don't think
people.
she meant it as praise.
I didn't
think
mean
she
it as
meant
that. I meant it in the
Yeah.
sense of Los
You have a
Angeles should represent the
responsibility.
voice of Los Angeles, meaning what do the people say?
What if we can change the voice of Los Angeles though, right? Like, because I get it. Like, most people are leaning blue, but does that mean that it's right?
I mean, in Los Angeles, yeah, absolutely.
Well, let me ask you. So Democratic is blue, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you guys happy with the results of what we've had over the last, let's say, decade or decade and a half?
That's very vague.
It is.
Very, very vague.
Are you happy with the financials?
I mean,
But that's not just a state thing. Though.
that's it's tough because it's like financials in what way? Am I happy with the economy? Like, again, that's kind of vague. I don't know. I don't think I would frame it in that way. I would say more so when it comes to being a progressive city and a progressive state, California, Los Angeles, our county, we're one of the first people to adopt and go into new like ideas. You know, we're the first people to be accepting of other cultures, of people, immigrants, you know, LGBTQ. Like, that's one example of how we're progressively socialists, right? Like, we have that agenda. But then when it comes to other things, which I won't get too into, I think the voice of LA or the community of LA in general, like, we're not as conservative when it comes to like things need to be how they were in 1998 and this is when America was great again. Like, that's not the agenda.
Yeah, no, I agree. And that's the thing too, where like, I feel like when people hear me, I don't want to put that on me, that's crazy. But when I feel like when people hear the words, anything that isn't left leaning, I feel like they hear make America great again, like on some slavery shit or just,
Yeah.
And I don't think that's what it is. I just think that I just think as a man, all we have is resources. And the allocation of our resources is important. And if you take that to a state level, country level, like how we allocate our resources is what I'm looking at. And you look at Gavin Newsom sending $150 billion to an outside source. And then it's like, now in a time of need, we have no water.
I understand.
We have no water.
You can disagree with him, and that doesn't necessarily make you red or conservative.
Right.
So,
And that's like, cause I did say I'm right leaning, so maybe I'm fucking up there.
Yeah. I don't know.
Despite all that, I mean, prayers up. We'll definitely be giving back to the people who are in need. I think it's gonna get way worse. I do think it's gonna get way worse.
The fires?
Yeah, I do.
I hope not.
I hope not.
I hope not.
I hope not. I mean, the winds have calmed down, but we'll see what happens. I'm gonna give this one to you. Rolling Loud lineup.
Oh yeah, okay.
This is like, I mean, you are like a Rolling Loud aficionado.
I've done a couple things with them. Yeah, I mean, Rolling Loud lineup dropped. How do we feel about it? It's 2 days this year instead of 3 like it normally is. So Saturday and Sunday.
Sheesh, I can't even see.
In Inglewood, Hollywood Park. Saturday, ASAP Rocky is headlining, and Sunday, Playboy Cardi is headlining. For the first time ever, Peso Pluma is making his appearance.
Who is that? Is that the dude who's on Kendrick's album?
No.
Oh.
You're thinking of Peso.
Okay. I don't know
Peso Pluma, he's
You know
a
who that
Mexican
is?
artist. Peso?
Yeah, Pluma? Do you know what that is?
I'm not familiar, but I know he's a Mexican artist.
Mhm.
He's pretty big. He's pretty popular. Yeah. How do you feel about the lineup?
All I know, I mean, so listen, I'm going to be real. I'm going to be just very transparent. ASAP Rocky being the top name is crazy to me. I feel like that's like, ASAP Rocky's not a headliner, in my opinion.
Who do you wish would have been headliner instead? Kendrick? That would be cool.
Kendrick would be dope. I would never
But
tear that down.
He's about to do Super Bowl.
Yeah, I don't think he would grace that stage. If I'm thinking like realistically, who would grace that stage? Damn it. Y'all wasn't lying because they're partners. We make a lot of, we do business together every year when y'all come in. So shout out to y'all. But I mean, ASAP is crazy. I would probably go like, fuck, who could really kill that stage? I could see a Nicki Minaj up there.
Nicki Minaj did last year.
She did oh yeah, she did do last year. Okay, run her back.
Travis Scott did it. Future did it. They've had all the big names. So at some point, it's like having to rotate the the lineup a little bit so you're not seeing the same people over and over again. I feel like we haven't seen a headlining performance from A$AP Rocky in a minute. So it could be interesting to see like kind of what he does and what he brings to the table.
I could see like a Billie Eilish up there. That might be too big though for them.
Well, I mean, not necessarily too big. This is a hip hop festival. Billie Eilish wouldn't be on the lineup.
Okay.
She might be at Coachella.
all I know is they got my boy Jello up there. And that, I don't even know why he's up there, but Jello. Do you like that song, that Jello song? It's not a good song, but it's popular, in my opinion.
It just dropped. Popular, is that the word?
It's just like, or viral. It's viral.
It's viral. It's viral. I mean, shout out to him. Getting a Rolling Loud stage is a big deal this early in your hip hop career. So, yeah.
It's crazy though, because I feel Jello, she.
Not like that. Not like that.
Not like your song.
Keep doing your thing.
I think that's
one day you'll headline.
no, yo, no. I think that's dangerous. I think that's really dangerous.
Why?
Because it's so new. Like this is gonna ruin his career if he was to have one.
What do you mean? He's just capitalizing off a viral moment.
Yeah, but it's too like it's not. It's certain careers that's like built to last. Like this isn't built to last.
I think this is just for fun. Who else? That?
See, there you go. Built for. I don't think this is fun for him. I think he thinks in his mind. I think like. When I see his brothers, I think they're like, yo, you got one.
Who else made a song? Was it OBJ?
OBJ? Who? The football player?
Yeah.
Hell no, he got a song?
Who was on the Rolling Loud lineup? He was a football player. It was somebody else.
What's that nigga, the crazy nigga?
That who like makes music.
No, he's crazy. He's not crazy. He has like, he be joking about having CTE.
I don't know.
Brown or Orlando? Not Orlando Brown.
Antonio Brown.
Antonio
Brown, was it him?
Yes, it was.
That nigga he be saying some shit like CTESPN is so hilarious.
Yeah, he was on the Rolling Loud lineup in Miami like a couple years ago. Yep. See, look, Antonio Brown performed at Rolling Loud Miami.
That nigga's crazy. Shout out to Rolling Loud. Are you gonna be there this year?
I should be. Just stay tuned. I'm happy there's a lot of people on this lineup. Blast is performing on Sunday. Who else we got on the LA artists?
How do you feel about Blast's career?
I love Blast. I'm a huge fan. I'm very happy for him. I think he has a great trajectory. I think like he's had a couple of solid moments. He had a viral TikTok challenge. His career has progressively grown. Like every venue has been bigger. He just got off a tour. I sound like a Blast promoter, but no, I'm really happy.
Yeah, I fuck with Blast. Blast, I've been trying to get Blast to come up here. Not that many times. I asked him like one time, but he say he'll come, so we'll see. Shout out Blast. Shout out Rolling Loud as well. All right.
We missed the other LA artists that are on the list.
No, people were saying there's not that many LA. I can't even see. I can't see. My prescription glasses aren't in. Can you see?
Maya, O3 Greedo, Dom Kennedy.
What day?
On Sunday.
What?
O3 Greedo.
Under Peso?
Under Playboy Cardi.
Oh. Why Peso ain't got no artist under him? The last one, Peso.
They're announcing him as the first time ever.
Okay. Okay, Dom Kennedy. All right. That's what I'm talking about.
That's a little interesting. How do you feel about Dom Kennedy's career? That's the real question.
Damn, I'm on my DJ. Oh, I need advice from you too. But no, Dom is player to me. Dom, I fuck with Dom heavy. I really want to interview Dom Kennedy so bad.
Really?
Like so bad. I like his career though. I think that he had, again, I mean, he did what he had to do. He made millions. He kept it solid like the whole way through. I think Dom Kennedy, I don't think he could have been any bigger.
Really?
Nah, I don't think he could have.
I am a Dom fan, and I asked that question because I know a lot of people felt as though he could have been bigger. When it comes to his career specifically, like people kind of say like, you know, he didn't go in the direction that people expected him to when it came to staying consistent with music, with dropping projects, with like collaborations with other people. And I'm a Dom fan.
You think it was inconsistent?
Yeah, I think a little bit. I don't think he had he had some really great projects, but I don't know if he had enough moments that kept him kind of like in the spotlight to stay consistent and end up on like big stages. I mean, granted, this is a big stage, but like What's the most recent thing you heard from Dom Kennedy?
I mean, he dropped the album this year or last year, late last year.
Okay. Did you like it?
It's cool. It wasn't like something that I was like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? But I also think like his prime time has passed. Like now he's like he's cemented as a legend, and it's like he just drops music like as a legend, but not like he's not hot. You get what I'm saying? And I think that's cool.
Okay, but like YG, for example, like YG, and they came around at the same time, and you see how YG's career, for example, like took off in a different direction. Like YG is a big artist. More so than like in terms of being nationwide.
Fair. Very, 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 very. I mean, extremely accurate.
And nobody would say YG's time has passed.
But here's the thing, though. Like, even when you think about, like, so Rick Ross tried to sign Nipsey. I don't think Rick Ross signed. He tried to sign Nipsey and he tried to sign Dom. And like both Nipsey and Dom did not take it. And to me, that's just a testament of like where they wanted to. Like they didn't want to be that, to whereas YG has always like had that major label push, which I mean makes him just that much bigger. I just don't. To me, I don't feel like Dom wanted to be that. That's why I'm like I respect it. I don't think he ever tried to go do it. If he did do that, could he?
Yeah,
maybe.
I feel like that. Yeah, I mean, his voice, his sound was really unique at the time. Like he had an audience for that. So I would have liked to see that for sure.
Dom got slaps though. I went to. Did you go to his concert? His last one. That shit happened.
I don't know if I was in town.
That shit was.
I would have loved to go.
That shit was crazy.
I'm a Dom fan.
That shit was
I
crazy.
love Dom.
Have you met Dom?
I haven't.
I'm gonna get him to interview. I promise you.
That'd be great.
I promise you. I'm gonna get an interview.
Invite me.
When he comes in, yeah, I got you. He's gonna come up here. So I seen somebody complaining about the LA artists though. They said there wasn't that many LA artists up here.
It's not too many. There was more, I think, last year. And it doesn't help that they cut it into 2 days now instead of 3.
Are you on that though? Like that? Like, oh, it has. Like, you care? Do you care that much about LA?
Yeah. What do you mean? I'm not mad at the lineup. I think the lineup reflects like who's like has poppin' music right now.
Is Boss Man on here? D-Lo?
Yes, he is. Yep.
I fuck with Boss Man. Okay.
Me too. Cash Cobain, Real Boston Richie.
That's the difference between me and you. You really like music.
I love music.
Yeah, I'm not like
You don't like music?
I like music, but I'm like, Drake, Jay-Z, J. Cole. Every now and then I throw in like one of these new dudes, like Boss Man I like, but I'm not like,
okay.
I'm not too it's crazy. That's what I'm not in a podcast, because I'm not too into like entertainment. I don't care. Like I don't be knowing what the fuck going on.
No, yeah, I love discovering like new artists. I like music in general, but it doesn't have to be like, I love discovering artists.
Yeah.
Like I love discovering music that like nobody has heard yet.
Fair.
That's my favorite thing.
Fair. Okay, I got these tweets.
Okay.
I got 3 of them. I want you to react to, or I just want your input on them. These will probably be the clips that I post on IG. Okay. So just be prepared.
Oh,
I think Solomon told
I got him. I got it.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
Okay. We got 3 of them.
Here we go.
I cannot. Okay. Unpopular opinion. Fox Hills is not a ghetto mall. It actually has good stores and it's a pretty hassle-free shopping experience. However, because it lacks luxe retailers, it tends to attract more of the working class in Century City or the Grove. What's your take on
that? I like Fox Hills. I wouldn't say it's ghetto. However, it's not my first choice. It's not my go-to shopping destination. You got to go in and out of Fox Hills.
I think that's accurate.
You always gonna see somebody you know.
I was about to say, that's the thing about Fox Hills. People say you're always gonna see somebody. I don't think anymore though. I think at one point, yeah, but now like Fox Hills kind of burnt out now.
Yeah, I don't go there for anything. Also, I don't live in the area of Fox Hills anymore. But it's just, what stores are even there? Like, what stores you go shopping at?
I used to go to Men's Land, but they got rid of Men's Land.
Well, I don't even know what stores are there.
Yeah, I stopped shopping at fucking H&M.
Do they have a Zara? They don't have a Zara.
Yeah, they don't have a fucking Zara.
There's like a Forever 21.
Zara's trash now though. Zara used to be the shit.
I like Zara still.
Still?
I can find some good stuff in Zara.
It'd be tough. I went to Zara today. Nothing.
I went to Zara in Italy. They had a really good Zara out there. Like a really good
Cross
Zara.
country Zara.
Yeah.
Wow,
I'll
that's the
check
secret.
out the international.
Did you come back with shit?
Of course. I got some fire jeans.
You fraud. Nigga didn't buy me nothing. That's crazy. Like, my birthday's on Friday. Niggas don't love me for real.
I know
But it's
it
all
was
cool.
your birthday until I got back.
It's all. I told you I was throwing a party.
That was after I got back. So all my shopping is.
I'm gonna let you get with that because I don't remember. All right, what we got next? She's cat, bro. Okay, a man will literally choose and I picked this specifically because of you.
Oh God.
A man will literally choose a shy, polite, soft woman with zero achievements over an arrogant career woman.
First of all, who said this and why?
I don't know who said it, but do you don't think that's true? In your dating experience? I mean, I said this because you're like, you have more than zero achievements.
I mean,
But you give me soft, shy, and polite though. So
I don't know how to interpret this. Arrogant career women. I don't know. I've definitely heard.
Hold on.
What?
So I didn't pick this tweet, by the way. I did not pick this tweet, but this girl DM'd me. Like, I woke up at like 5 this morning. She fucking DM'd me. This shit was crazy. She said, she sent me look at this fucking. This is ridiculous. She said, I feel like I enjoy your posts, but this one I have so many questions. It gives insecure.
That's fair.
I feel like there's already so much hate women experience from men on various levels, including violence, that this just adds hate. It just adds the hate that women already receive. We are damned if we do and we are damned if we don't. Not saying women aren't spewing hate towards men, but I just don't see how something like this adds to creating healthy relationships in our communities. Women don't just live for male approval. This post seems very personal problem that you have with your own dating experience.
I don't like this post. I don't agree with it. What kind of man are you picking a woman with zero achievements? Like, if that is what you are going after, to be like, I like her because she hasn't achieved anything and I can be the breadwinner, or I can be the man in the relationship. What does that say about you? That you don't want somebody who has goals and dreams and ambitions. Like, that mindset to me is very outdated. It's very outdated. Like, why? I don't understand.
Maybe you're missing the point of that one though, because maybe it's his goals are to, or her goals are to be shy, polite, and soft, so she can attract a good man.
That's what the next point I was about to make is, what does this tell women? That you should want to be a woman with zero achievements so that you can attract a man who's not intimidated by you? Because all this says to me is that you're trying to dim yourself down to make a man more comfortable who might be intimidated by your career or your achievements. That's all that says to me.
I think the difference is though, like, right, like if a woman has achievements, she will only look at things that are above her achievements. And I could be wrong on that. But conversely, a man will have decamillions, but I'll go scoop something off the ground. And a woman won't do that.
I don't think that's true. I think
hold on.
A man, okay, if you're a man who's looking for a trophy wife, maybe in that sense, but I don't think a smart man should want a trophy wife, because what value does she add to his life? Like, not saying all trophy wives it's that case, like some can be, mothers or take care of the home or that kind of thing, but the way this is phrased is like a woman who doesn't do anything and kind of like lives to please a man. Like, this is framed in like a very like male centric way.
A man will literally choose a shy, polite. I think it's just saying like,
this is like saying a man chooses. What about what the woman is choosing?
I think the emphasis is shy, polite, and soft. Like that is the prerequisite. Like, if you're that, I'm gonna choose that over anything else.
With zero achievements.
Right.
Saying she doesn't have to have any achievements.
But if you have 10 achievements and you are still shy, polite, and soft, I'll choose you. But I'd rather you be those things and poor than a woman.
So is it the arrogant part or is it the career woman part? Because it's contradicting to say zero achievements versus career woman. That's the comparison that's being made.
Zero achievements versus the career woman.
Like, if you take away shy, polite, soft,
You can't take that away though. That's there.
Can you say
you can't take away what's there?
Will literally choose a woman with zero achievements
you can't take away what's right there.
a career woman. That can be said though too.
Let me ask you.
That can be said too.
Do you feel like you're shy, polite, and soft?
I'm not shy. I'm polite.
No, the way you ate that fucking thing, I know you're not shy. The way she got that shit was, all right, I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm gonna start you out.
Polite.
Shy,
I'm a career-oriented woman. I'm not arrogant. What's the question?
Bro, let me just say this, man. As men, we just want peace and quiet. That's it. That's all we be.
I don't understand what
peace and quiet is.
No.
I know.
No. What's supposed to be said? Like, what does arrogant career woman? How is that supposed to be defined? What does that mean? How can somebody?
Let me tell you.
Is that assuming that she's not shy, polite, and soft just because she's an arrogant career woman? Like, I don't understand.
You can't be arrogant and soft. Those are contradictory. I don't think you can be arrogant and polite.
What does arrogant mean in this context?
I mean, she's throwing her career in your face all the time.
Yeah. You ain't got shit, nigga. I'm the breadwinner.
Okay.
Or I got the biggest dick in the room. And it's like, men don't like that.
Throwing career in their face, that's one thing.
I don't think, but again, women, and I'll go on statement and say this. Women can, like, again, it's just, if you're making if you're making 100K, I'm just assuming you're making, I'm gonna give you respect, 150K a year. You're not dealing with a nigga that makes 60K a year.
Does that make me an arrogant career woman?
It just means if I had my choice, I'm not choosing you because I know what you making that much comes with.
What does that come with?
Arrogance.
You think?
Not being shy and not being polite.
Because I make a certain amount?
Yeah, because that shit goes to your heads.
That's not true. That's saying that women aren't used to having nice things.
I guess that's what it is. I don't know I don't know if we're saying that, but
no, that is.
It's not saying that. But it's saying anything below what you have, you're not going for it. That's what that's saying.
Yeah, I don't think that makes someone arrogant, and I don't think that would affect. I don't think that would affect a man who is not secure in knowing what he brings to the table. If you make $1 million and I make my little 150,
what the fuck did just happen? She just said if I make $1 million, you know how much
I said no. I said if you're a man, right? If you make $1 million,
I'm a man. Hold on. Pause.
We're using hypotheticals here.
Go. I'm sorry.
If you're a man, you make $1 million, right?
Yes.
And I make my little 150.
Yes.
I have a career. I'm career oriented. In perspective, a man is not going to see that as, oh, she's not going to be going for nothing. Like, although she's still independent. Does that make sense?
It makes perfect sense. I think that the things that you're missing is one, 99% of men don't make $1 million, right? That's one.
Okay.
Secondly, do you see how a man makes $1 million, he will deal with the woman that makes 100K. Mm-hmm. If a woman makes $1 million, she's not saying hi to a nigga that makes 100K. And that's the difference.
That's a fair point.
Thank you.
But that doesn't.
She just said.
I like.
But does that mean he's going to pick somebody with zero achievements who's shy?
Yes. I'd rather choose the one with zero achievements than this girl who's like
who's still independent, good with or without you. Like
I don't. As a man, I don't want an independent woman. I want a woman.
That's
no. Yes,
saying,
I do. Yes, I do. Say it again.
You're saying that men don't necessarily value that. They value a woman who brings them peace.
Quiet.
And so it's less
Just quiet.
It's less about how much they make. It's more about how they fit their life and the things that they want, especially making money at that level.
Yeah, I understand that. It's not about what the man wants. It's not about what fulfills him. At the end of the day,
listen, I'm
not gonna give up my career and have nothing just so I can be a man's piece. Like, if that would make him feel more comfortable.
Wait, hold on.
I'm not doing it.
Tallie, I want to be able to. I want you to like me when we leave here, so I'm gonna leave it alone. Men
want you to have zero achievements and have nothing to your name so that they can control you. That's
it's
why.
not.
That's literally why. So that you can't run away and leave if you need to. They don't want you to have your own shit.
See, that's
wow.
Women, you guys have vaginas. You can always run away and leave. You can always run.
No,
We're the ones who can't run.
A lot of women are controlled by, money and will stay in situations longer because they have a dependence on a man. It's a lot.
That's true.
It's a lot easier to stay in a situation when you're being
once you've built and
financially taken care of.
I'm here.
Right? You don't have to pay for nothing. You're put up. You're good, right? Like you're not gonna leave a situation to go and be independent if that's not what you're used to. So I say that to say, if you are not independent, you have a codependency and you're easier to control. Some men like that. A lot of men actually like that. That, perception of control, and a woman who's not necessarily able to just run off and go and do her own thing.
I like power. I like power. I'm attracted to like powerful people. It's probably like I'm gonna be quiet on that, but I like power.
I'm just curious how that references what you said earlier about a woman wanting a safe space to be a woman.
Me?
Yeah.
Get her at grill her.
Oh no! It's not
no?
that at all.
Oh, my
It's
bad.
not that at
Okay.
all.
Can you expand on the question?
Yeah. I don't
Well,
get it.
I mean, it's sort of like we're going from like here. Let me find the camera here. It seems like we're going from talking about like men want to control women, and that's why they want women to have nothing. But yet you're saying also that women want men who make them feel safe.
Yes. So my idea of that is in equal partnership.
Okay, I'm listening.
So what?
I'm sorry. Go. I'm gonna cut her off.
Is that a foreign concept? Equal partnership.
I don't think partnerships are equal. But continue.
I think it's different things. I don't think men and women are necessarily equal in the same ways, but men bring things to the table that a man can't bring, and vice versa. So equal and like balanced. Maybe that's the better word.
I like that word.
Balanced relationship. I think that's where peace can come in. If a woman is career oriented and fulfilling her career brings her peace and passion, that there is nothing wrong with that, and that's going to bring balance to the dynamic of the relationship without hurting a male's ego. But I say that to say is like at the end of the day, it comes down to like respect for who the other person is. There shouldn't be a level of like, all right, so now that we're together, things are going my way, and this is going to be X, Y, and Z just because we're in this dynamic. Like,
Well,
I don't know.
It depends. Like you want your man to lead, right?
Yeah, that doesn't mean control.
What's the difference
Between lead and control.
Mm-hmm.
One of them you have a choice. The other one is more like dictative, like it's my way or the highway.
Got it.
I'm with her on that.
No, I'm not saying I disagree. I think one of the things that I could probably fix in like even like my personal life. It's like I always think I'm right, and so like I'll argue to death on like I think we should go with my decision, and I won't stop arguing until we get my way. And so that's probably something I could fix. But I feel it.
All right, let's move on.
Let's do it.
Right.
All right. Hey, I picked this one specific for you as well. Airport outfits only matter on the way there. I don't give a fuck what I look like coming back home.
Facts. I agree with this.
Yeah.
I be looking cute in my little airport arrival outfit, in the lounge. I'm a lounge person as well. I have my little.
Did you be drinking this shit in the lounge?
You don't know what the lounge is?
No, I do. I don't want to seem basic, so yes, I do. I know what that is.
If you not put onto the lounge, I'm gonna put y'all on. Y'all gotta get the Amex Platinum card. Hit me if you need a referral. I got you. But that that credit card is probably the best thing to happen in my life. Like it gives you lounge access, and it gives you 5 times points back on hotels and travel. So that's why I'm always traveling. Also, I have hella points and miles that like accumulate. But basically, I get to the airport like an hour early because I like to enjoy the benefits of the lounge, which includes food, drinks, alcoholic beverages, coffee. For free.
Oh, wow.
Everything is free. And you chilling, and you're not using like the public air in the airport.
The public air.
You're not in Gen Pop.
Amex Platinum Air.
Nigga said the public air, bro.
You're not in Gen Pop. You chilling.
Gen Pop. Oh my God. All right.
So yeah, I be in the
I see what's
lounge
going
looking
on.
cute in my little outfit. But on the way back, you can catch me in a hoodie, some glasses, a mask, the whole 9. Because I'm about to sleep on the plane.
My Lord.
Plus you be tired.
Yeah, you do be tired. Okay. I think that's all I got. You got anything else?
No? Thanks.
I appreciate you for coming. True. Top. Both you niggas is fired.
Oh, now you put on your shoes.
Yeah, I gotta put my shoes on. Y'all not fired, but y'all might be fired. I don't know how it's gonna go. So, is this up to Solomon? Solomon, are they fired or what?
I'm not saying they're fired, but Tallie is definitely welcome back.
I agree.
Scottie and friends.
Scottie and friends, we'll be back next week. I think this was a good episode. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Drop a comment on who you would like to see come next, what more you would like to see. Appreciate you guys per usual. Oh, I'll do the what's happening after. All right, love you guys. We out, man.